This is Connie. She's the 8-week-old rescue kitten. She's gotten a little bit more violent in the last 8 weeks and really likes to climb on the shoulders and head. Yeah, as you can tell, she's gotten a lot more agile than when she was just a little baby.
I can't believe she just did that.
Perfect timing. Yep, that's our little kitten. She's quite the adventurer, as you can tell.
Well, it was about 10 weeks. She's doing all these amazing things.
Yeah.
A human being I don't think a human being can roll over.
And it is kind of like the spiritual life. Like, as you learn one thing, it builds a wire there intellectually. And Paul says to stop just drinking milk, but to crave like substance in your spiritual walk, and like start learning harder concepts and understand certain things. So in a way, there's some application there.
Because she's not just doing nothing. She's
Yeah.
climbing on top of your head.
Yeah.
And balancing on top of your head.
Mm-hmm. Just like we walk by faith, she's taking a lot of steps. But she's going a lot faster than my faith goes, because this is just like 6 weeks, and she went from not being able to walk at all to like...
She's closing her eyes right now. She's like going to sleep on your head.
Can you believe when I first found her, she couldn't even take one not shaky step?
Yeah.
And now she's like...
She's going... You gotta understand, she's closing her eyes all the way. She's going to sleep on your head. That's pretty funny. One of the things that's really interesting about that is that it says that my God shall supply all your needs according to his riches and glory.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like if God knows the needs of a kitten at each week, and he built in it the ability to learn how to do these crazy acrobatics. Can you imagine a baby laying on your head and going to sleep at this age?
Nope. Mm-hmm.
But God wants them to be able to be self-sufficient and take care of themselves, so he gives them the wiring to be able to do that. Then they improve it by, like what you're saying, taking the steps.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually a pretty good analogy, because we have to take steps of faith too. It says walk by faith.
Yeah.
Not by sight. It means do what God's telling you to do. Kind of like Moses when he lifted his hand over the Red Sea.
Mm-hmm.
He lifted it up.
Not knowing what would happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He didn't just stand there and do nothing. Joshua walked around the walls of Jericho. So even so, like you went to DC because you felt like the Lord was leading you. That was a totally out of the box thing, totally off the path.
Mm-hmm.
And then you learned through this incredible example of getting that free house and the car that God can provide your needs in some pretty crazy situations.
Yeah. And then as you opened up more steps, I got to come here, and different things that I didn't expect would happen, but directly related to my previous steps in DC, it allowed the doors to open here too. So
any more profound words while you have this cat going to sleep on your head?
That's all for today, folks.